you so much for joining us right here on the AccuWeather Network. I'm meteorologist Rainson. COVID-19 is preventing many events from happening this year. Even though all storm spotting training has been canceled, National Weather Service offices are finding ways to continue to educate the public. Pat Bach of the National Weather Service in Gaylord, Michigan, tells us how.
To try and make up for that, some of the offices are trying to go to a webinar-based format, but that's kind of not uniform across the country right now.
Despite coronavirus pandemic, it's business as usual for the meteorologist at your local National Weather Service office.
Even without having the spotter training this year, we're still prepared to serve the public. Our mission is to protect lives and property, and we're still going to do that.
Of course, we always appreciate all the hard work the National Weather Service does to keep us safe 24/7. Now to get you back to the forecast on the radar in the northwest, that's exactly where we're going to start you out at. There is this frontal boundary. It's a cold front, leading edge of colder air, and that's continuing to sneak its way southeastward. This is also setting the stage for quite the stormy, unsettled time we're about to be diving into. And this is only just the beginning over these next couple of days or so here. A lot of showers, especially along the coast, and then you'll work your way up in elevation. Well, that's where you're seeing more of the wintry weather. All across the Cascades, this is more or less going to be the bullseye. We're going to get walloped with considerable snowfall totals going forward. Here's a setup on the infrared satellite imagery. You can clearly see all of that Pacific moisture streaming its way, slamming into the northwest, and that counterclockwise circulation just to the southeast of Alaska. That's an area of low pressure. And that's the pipeline for all this moisture that we're seeing here across this part of the country. This is translating to several inches of accumulating snowfall, but across the Cascades in Washington to Oregon, we're talking about feet of snowfall here. 1 to 2 feet of total snow by the time this is all said and done between now through Tuesday night. Because of all of that, you do find quite a lot of winter weather alerts. Travel conditions by far not the greatest. And on top of that, it is downright windy out there. Wind advisories are out, wind alerts now through the rest of the evening. The snow will continue to press on east-southeastward. It's really going to be cranking up across Idaho into western Montana. So not just confined to the Cascades, but across the Intermountain West, the northern Rockies are also going to be seeing quite a bit of snowfall now through Tuesday. On the backside of departing low pressure, that moist, chilly flow is just going to continue. That's pumping in out of the northwest. Boise switching to rain for us. Helena with a wintry mix of rain and snow and cool temperatures in the upper 40s by tomorrow. And that chill is firmly locked in place, at least now, over these next few days. Seattle just having a difficult time breaking free of the rain. Tuesday, we will trend a bit drier. Damaging wind gusts, that's going to be another trend all throughout the region. AccuWeather experts show you the different types of damaging winds.
Hurricanes and tornadoes often get significant coverage because of their wind speed potential. But what about a windstorm or a thunderstorm? In this case, wind is often overlooked. Damaging straight-line winds are actually more common in the United States than tornadoes. For every 1 tornado report, there are 10 high wind reports. And the damage they're capable of can spread for hundreds of miles, with sustained wind speeds of 50 to 60 miles per hour, sometimes even past hurricane force. An extreme case of this windstorm is what we call a derecho. They're long-lived and cause widespread damage. Powerful storm systems do not always mean a tornado. Sometimes all it needs is a strong gust. For more safety preparedness tips and tools, visit AccuWeather.com/ready.
Severe storms possibly producing damaging winds also can't be entirely ruled out to the west of us in Norman. A lot of clouds in check and those temperatures in the lower 60s. We will continue to watch a couple of hotspot areas or portions of the south and the south central region going forward this afternoon. Very messy on the radar from Tyler to Shreveport. There will be times of heavy downpours and gusty winds. This is area number 2 we're going to continue to watch very closely. From southwest Kansas back through the Panhandle, western Oklahoma, downright gusty, strong thunderstorms. At times we'll be at slight severe weather risk for severe storms. Another concern, in addition to the large hail, damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Flash flooding, we also cannot entirely rule that out either. Thunderstorms aside, this has nothing to do with a severe weather threat. It's just going to be very windy out there today. You do find quite a lot of wind alerts because those winds are blasting of at least 45 miles per hour at times. We will break down the timeline of the showers and thunderstorms for you right now on the Futurecast. Past 8 o'clock tonight, possibly severe thunderstorms. Everything's going to be tracking their way eastward. Once we get up until midnight, Little Rock, you're going to be under the gun for just some very nasty wind gusts and heavy downpours. will be rapidly drying and clearing out on the backside of that departing low Tuesday to Wednesday. That's when we will get back to a little bit more sunshine anyway and some cooler temperatures. All right, so how much rainfall are we talking about here? And keep in mind, it just takes that one strong storm to drastically enhance these rainfall totals. But from Dallas and east, you're looking at generally up to an inch. Going to be some isolated locations near the Little Rock area. You could wind up with 1 to 2 inches of total rainfall. There comes the drier, the cooler flow behind that departing low pressure into Tuesday.